Okay, Daryl, we're going to do this again. This is what I have so far for my sales presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Start. Okay. So we've talked a bit about self-management, one of the components of emotional intelligence. I want to show you a video from the Prior Plus training library. For those in the room who are already Prior Plus members, you know about this resource, you're using it. For those who are not yet with Prior Plus, I'm going to talk to you about it later. But for now, our workbook, it can only have so much to say on self-management. It's not this, this thick, and we only have, our few precious hours here together today. So this video really helps enhance your learning about emotional intelligence. I'll show the video, we'll debrief it. What did you hear her say? We'll talk about it. Sounds like we found even this brief video to be really helpful in our learning today. But I want to encourage you to think even more broadly than just today's topic. You also have to think about your career overall. How many here want to continue to grow and develop in your career? Raise your hands. So this Prior Plus is a resource that will help you do just that. Where were my Prior Plus members? You guys, yeah, you all know about this. You're taking advantage of it. I'm going to explain Prior Plus now to the rest in the room. Fred Prior training was created by a man named Fred Prior. He's an actual guy. He lives in Kansas City. And he used to do leadership training seminars back in the day. And they were mainly targeted to kind of upper level management positions. Companies would send their executives to these leadership conferences, and Mr. Prior would train them how to be a good supervisor, how to lead a team, how to communicate. And what he said would happen is that when the leaders were done and they were leaving the seminar, they'd shake his hand and say thank you, and they'd say, if only my people could have this. If only my people could be sent here. But training wasn't kind of widely available like that back then. He said this happened again and again. And one day he just kind of had an epiphany, and he said, well, why can't their people have this? Why can't people have this kind of training? So he started a training company. And his values were then and are still today that the training be three things: accessible, affordable, and A+ in quality. So as we go through those, accessible. We do these seminars all over the country, not just in the big cities, but within some kind of reasonable driving distance. This week I've been to Yuma, Arizona, Ontario, California, if you even have heard of that city. Next week I'm going to Billings, Montana. I'm going to Rapid City, South Dakota. So we go to where the people are so they can learn and grow in their career. I have a slide here of some of the upcoming seminars happening in this area or within driving distance. Daryl, I don't have that yet. I'm working on it, but I'm going to, and I'll talk through the classes. You see, each of these seminars is anywhere from $149. Some of these two-day ones are over $200. The total price, a couple thousand. Compared to other trainings, that's actually still a really good deal, but that's where that value of affordable comes into play with Prior Plus. Today, you can get access to all of these seminars, any seminar, anywhere, for an entire year for $199. This one seminar right here, this leadership conference, it's $249. You know you're going to want to go to some of these seminars in the future. And it just doesn't make sense to keep paying them one at a time, kind of over and over. You can go to all of them for just $199 by signing up today. Unlimited, accessible, affordable for the entire year. Your investment in yourself and your career. For my current Prior Plus members, you can also renew today for $199. That's a big discount too. You want to renew in class today, not online later, because you won't get that discount. And Prior Plus, it's not just for the classroom trainings like today. You also get access to their entire online training library. 5,000 courses like the ones we watched today. They're on demand, available whenever, wherever you need them. Unlimited access for you to be successful in your career and your life. And note that I said unlimited, and that's the beauty of the online training. You can watch them multiple times. They have a pause button. You can start, you can stop, you can go back. You can watch them on your cell phone, your tablet, wherever, whenever you need them. Some of them are just a couple minutes long. They're little micro learnings for when you just have a few minutes to spend to kind of grab a little nugget of learning. Some are hours long because they have continuing education credits. Does anyone have some CE credits? Heard of those? I have an HR certification. I need CE credits to maintain it. Prior Plus has that too. And what's even better is it's not just for you. with what we've been talking about today with emotional intelligence, how many of you had that thought? If only my supervisor were here to hear this today, right? If only Bob, if only my coworker was here today to hear this. Well, today you can also sign up other people for the $199, as many other people as you want for $199 each. Make a call and ask, want me to sign you up for this today? I have this great deal today. You just need a name and an email. Do you have a friend or a loved one who could maybe benefit from this? I had a woman in a class not too long ago. She signed up her daughter. She said, my daughter just started this job. She doesn't get a lot of training. I'm going to gift her $199 for my daughter, the whole year of training to set her up. You can do that today too. Maybe you're a supervisor or an HR person and you're responsible for training an entire team. If you get 10 slots today, they give you the 11th for free. The whole team trained for the entire year. And with the 10, you also get their learning management system. You've heard of an LMS. You can assign training to people. You can track it. You can run reports, accountability to make sure people are doing the training that they're supposed to. Some companies spend $50,000 for an LMS. It doesn't even come with any training. This one you can get for a fraction of that. So affordable and accessible. So let's wrap this up. The way you sign up is on this blue sign-up sheet. Let's take it out now. Grab your pen. It's pretty straightforward, but there's a couple things I want to point out. So seminar city at the top, that's here. That's where we are today. Seminar date, what's the date today? 23rd, 24th, 20th. The CAC number on the upper right-hand corner there, that number is 2834. So take your pen, write that down, 2834. 2834. The rest on the top, that's your contact information. Section 2 here, sign up for Prior Plus. That first line, your Prior Plus. Write in a 1 in the quantity and put in $199. It's that easy. Second line says Prior Plus renewal for my current members. It's just $199 to renew today. I know it says $299, but we cross that out and put $199. You want to renew today to get that discount. That third line is where you sign up anyone else you want to today. It's just $199 each. If you put a 9 in there in the quantity column, that makes the 10, including you, they know to give you the 11th for free. If you have 3 or 4, you just put in whatever number that is. Section 4, method of payment, credit card, cash, check. Section 5, we total it all up. No shipping and handling for Prior Plus, no sales tax, just the $199 times however many you want to get today. And a question that I do get sometimes is, well, what if I can't pay for it today? Paying today is the best. If you need to make the call, get approval, get the payment information, definitely do that. But I understand you might not be able to do that. But you do not want to miss out on the $199 that you get today. So what can happen is you fill everything else out, and in the payment section, we'll write invoice. And in a couple days, this form will reach Fred Pryor headquarters. The person who processes these forms, she'll get the form, and she'll generate a bill, and she'll send the bill to you. That gives you a couple days to go back. You'll be talking with your supervisor about what you learned. You'll explain all the benefits of Prior Plus for the $199. And most often the supervisor is going to say, that's a really great deal. That's a no-brainer. Let's do that. And if not, a couple things could happen. You can decide to invest in yourself. Pay the $199 yourself. It's your career. It's your development. I've had people do that. And if you really can't swing it, then all you're going to do is you're going to have the copy here. You're going to call the number at the bottom of the page, customer service. You're going to say, hey, I need to cancel this. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, thanks for letting us know. I'm going to cancel that for you. Sorry it didn't work out. We'll hope to see you at another Prior seminar in the future. Have a great day. They're not going to harass you. They're going to understand. So really, you don't have anything to lose by signing up today to take advantage of the $199. You have everything to gain. So, okay, well, we have about 20 or so minutes of training to go through before we go to lunch. So let's go ahead and jump back in our workbook. And that's what I got, Daryl. So